And Pirate Girls Soccer is on the air on KRX TV this evening for senior night as the Crookston Pirates host the Pelican Rapids VIkings. Hello, friends. My name is Zach Thomas, and this is the Riverview Health pregame show. Crookston airs tonight's matchup at 2-8 after a windy 1-0 win over Walker Hackensack Akeley on Monday night. Pelican Rapids, they are 4-5-1. They defeated Crookston by a score of 1-0 earlier in the season. Stay tuned to the Riverview Health pregame show as we'll check in with Pirates head coach Sarah Reese. We'll also look at the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups and the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We're about 15 minutes or so away from kickoff here. This is the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll continue after this on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Coach Sarah Reese and Coach, we saw you guys won on Monday night over Walker Hackensack Akeley. Close win there. Have a couple days on digest that. What stood out the most from that game? What are some things that maybe you want to take from that and build into tonight?
Well, I thought we had a good game against Walker. It was a very windy night, gusty, and we did a good job of controlling the ball. We played smart defense and took our opportunities when we can in the first half when we were playing against the wind. We didn't win the draw at the beginning of the game, so we had to play against the wind in the first half, and we were able to break that down and not get scored on in our first half, and then our persistence in the second half paid off. We had lots of different scoring opportunities, and so we kept possession of the ball. I really liked to see that. We were able to put the ball in on Maddie Harbaugh's corner kick, so that was exciting. So I want to bring the momentum and the style of play from that game into today.
All right, so you've had a couple days off now from playing, but what are you guys going to do as far as preparation and practice goes?
The last couple of days we've worked on some specialty things like indirect free kicks, direct free kicks, corner kicks, Yesterday we worked on penalty kicks. So we've worked on some of those nitty-gritty details that you have to think a little deeper and kind of explore all your options. In the game of soccer, it's very situational. So we provide the girls with a variety of different situations and then hope that that carries over into the game-like situation about how they respond. We also spent time practicing, how do we work the ball out of the corner? So when the ball gets played to the corner, do we drop it back? Do we cross it? Do we try and take the line? When the ball gets to the corner, it's a really unique opportunity, and it's a good opportunity for your team, but you also have to be aware of what your options are. And so there's a little bit of strategy to that. And so we've spent some time working on what are our options and what is the best option as opposed to just the option.
Right, so let's talk a little bit about Pelican Rapids. They're a team you guys have seen before. They won a close one last time earlier in September, but whatever from that game, what stands out about these Vikings?
Well, it's a very winnable game for us. We like to play Pelican Rapids. We match up very nicely against them. Certainly, we can win today. We have to just play good soccer like we've been doing and building up on the season. So it's up to our girls to put that together. We're celebrating our seniors today, so of course I'll be looking for senior leadership to lead that way. It's pretty windy today, and there's also strategy to playing in the wind or against the wind, so we have to play smart. And when you play against a pretty strong wind, you also have to be mindful to keep the ball on the ground, to do those little things, get behind the ball when we're making a trap, or stopping or transitioning the ball. And so we don't want to get tired, right? And so we can be more strategic, and so I'm hopeful that we're able to do that today. They're probably going to clog up the center, and so hence we need to use our outside wings, use our deep corners, and collectively put the ball in the net. We had many shots against them at the prior game, and we just couldn't get them to drop. So we have to be intentional, get our head up, find the goal, not be so excited, and do that collectively.
All right, Coach, you mentioned a few kids there. Is there anything else you guys have to do to get the win here today?
We just got to have spirit. We got to want it more than they do, and we got to come out and do the little things. We're prepared to do those little things, so we got to do that individually and as a team. So looking forward to a great game. It's sunny out here. It's a beautiful fall day, and a good opportunity for the girls to get a win today.
All right, thank you, Coach. That's Sarah Reese here on the Riverview Health pregame show. Back with more after this on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field,
soccer,
swimming,
tennis, golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And we're back now at Carrick's Radio Stadium. Again, moments away from kickoff here between Crookston and Pelican Rapids. Zach Thomas here on the call with you this evening. Hope you're having yourself a great Thursday so far. Let's go ahead and get you the starting lineups as they're being announced on the field right now. We'll start with the visiting Pelican Rapids Vikings. It'll be number 2, Brooklyn Scoplet. Number 3, Ashley Zavella, who's going to be in goal this evening. Number 4, Haley Zavella. Number 5, Hani Bashir. Number 6, Emma Villagomez. Number 7, Ikram Muhammad. Number 9, Sadie Funk. Number 10, Hamada Ibrahim. Number 13, Ellie Carson. Number 19, Chelsea Blakeway. And number 25, Anai Garcia, starting for Pelican Rapids this evening. For Crookston, it will be the usual suspects. It'll be number 1, Jenica Reese. Number 2, Maddie Knutson. Number 3, Brooklyn Waldall. Number 4, Lily Bridgeford. Number 6, Hattie Weiland. Number 8, Kinsley Wangan. Number 10, Maddie Harbit. Number 12, Mariah Epima. Number 13, JoJo Wallace. Number 14, Michaela Taryn. And in goal will be number 25. Usually 25. She's going to be wearing 54 for the goal, Naomi Johnson. They're going to do the national anthem, so we'll take another quick break. We're back after this on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Both teams running on the field now to the sound of the Pirate Fight song as we're just moments away from getting underway here between Crookston and Pelican Rapids. Zach Thomas here one more time, and Well, we're going to check the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, but it's 5:30, and this is the first game going on this evening, so no other scores to report quite yet. But when we do have some scores, we'll be sure to send them your way. We do know that Pirate Volleyball is going to be playing here this evening against East Grand Forks across the parking lot in the gym, and that should be underway here at about 7 or so. That game also going to be streamed here on KRX TV as well as on our airwaves, 1260 a.m. So be sure to tune that after this game if you get a chance. It's like starting with the ball will be the Vikings. As it's still in the midfield logo, it'll be Sadie Funk to kick it away for this kickoff. Pirates 2-8. Pelican Rapids is 4-5-1. Ball is kicked off, and we are underway from Crookston at KRX Radio Stadium. 40 minutes on the clock and ticking down. On the far side now, the Viking defense with it. At the feet for the moment of Haley Zavala. Goes toward the sideline. Knutson corrals it. Knutson now trying to work on defenders to Waldall. Waldall passes in space, trying to find one of her teammates. And that will roll out of the back line there. Harbit was the closest one there for Crookston. And there defensively was Hani Bashir. And the goalkeeper this evening, Ashley Zavala, picks the ball up. Wearing the pink number 1 jersey back there in the net. We'll set the ball down here. Get ready for the goal kick. Just about 30 seconds gone in this one. 40 seconds now gone in this one. As the Viking defense will get set up here. And this game was close, and they played a few weeks ago back on September the 12th. The Vikings won the first matchup by a score of 1-0 in that game, as we'll go out of bounds once again. The closest one to it this time will be Hattie Weiland for Crookston. And it'll be a throw-in coming here from Pelican Rapids. Emma Villagomez will toss in from the far side. Throws in to Hamada Ibrahim. Now dancing around a couple of Pirates. Weiland's got it. Weiland lost for a second. Now around the 15-yard line on the football marks here. And now Pelican Rapids offensively trying to make something happen. Not a lot of chances there, though, as Jenica Reese kicks it back the other direction. Now as Kinsley Wongan has it taken away from her. Harbit gets it, though, for Crookston. Now in some space near the sideline. Just an empty, loose ball here, and everybody's just trying to fight for it. And it'll be picked up and fallen on now by Zavala. Coming out of the net to the far side of the 18-foot box. And she will just punt this one away down to about the 30-yard line. And the whistle blows here. Get a stoppage of play, and this will be Pelican Rapids ball. As everybody makes their way down to the other side of the field for the moment. Just a couple minutes gone in this one here so far. And a free kick coming for Pelican Rapids. Kick is off the foot there of Ellie Carlson near midfield. And Crookston gets it back. Longan had it for a moment now. On the far side now looking for Waldall. Waldall in traffic. Tries the crossing fast. Can't find anybody there. Now toward the sideline and out of bounds once again. No score yet. 37-19 to go here in the first half as Waldall is going to almost crawl across the track here, but she is spared for a moment by a gentleman in a green hoodie. She's going to grab the soccer ball and bring it back into play. And Waldall will throw in. Knutson nearby. Instead, opts to throw it into Maddie Harbit. And is touched out of bounds as Waldall is trying to come back in after the throw. Throwing on the way here once again. This time from Pelican Rapids, it'll be Haley Zavala to toss it in. Referees back her up. High overhead throw gets off the quad of Waldall. Stays in bounds, though, and the Vikings still have it. Lou Bridgeford contests. They'll be taken now by Harbit. Take the other way, though, by the Vikings. It's Funk with it. Funk working through space across midfield. Funk passes outside. A stiff arm comes this time from Chelsea Blakeway down the sideline. And ends up at the feet of Michaela Tarrin. Tarrin trying to fend off Funk. And it rolls out of bounds. First offensive chance really here for Pelican Rapids. As Coach Sarah Reese in the pregame, these two teams match up very well with each other. Maybe indicated by the close score earlier in the season, but a much windier game on a different surface here at KRX Radio Stadium in front of the Crookston Pirate faithful and senior night no less. It's a battle forward on the far side. Vikings come away with it for a moment. Notice once again, it's Amada Abraham. Now back outside to breakaway. And kick the other way by Crookston. Now across midfield here. One of the Vikings fighting for it on the sideline. Wyland chases down. And then sent the other direction again by Crookston. Abraham now sends back. One of the fullbacks takes it high. You can see the backspin on the ball from the wind here. We have 12-mile-per-hour wind with 25-mile-per-hour gust this afternoon in Crookston. Coming from the northwest, so it's a crosswind here on a slight angle from 40 to 40, the 40 on the left to the 40 on the right, if you will. As the Viking defense will hold on to it for another moment. Waldau runs Zavala, sends one down to the far corner, and it goes out of bounds. .34:40 to go here in this first half of play. As it's picked up by the goalie, again, Ashley Zavala on the far side. Zavala sets down, getting ready for the goal kick once again. Zavala just taps this one for the kick. Let's one of her girls take it. Now out around the 20-yard line, a high kick from Jenica Reese. This one floats toward the back of the end zone, and outside of Zavala's box and out of bounds as well. It's been an even first 6 or so minutes of play here. We're now down to 33:55 to go, and still no score in this one. We'll set for another goal kick. Of course, the ball is touching Crookston as Reese boots it away. Now we Brooklyn Scoplet, who is there next to the ball for the goal kick. The keeper, Zavala, will send this one further downfield, right to the feet of Wyland, and this one goes back out of bounds. Abraham chased it down for a moment, but in rolling out, why touch it? And we'll try from the other side. Once again, it'll be Scopwood to kick it off. Scopwood kicks into a crowd of Pirates. Nearest one to it is Bridgeford. Waldau in there as well. Waldau tries to outrun somebody. A girl trips over it. And it's taken away for a moment by Anayi Garcia. At the feet now of Muhammad. Other side. Weaving through traffic now. Ellie Carlson. Carlson across midfield. Now trying to find somebody in space. There's an open chance. Weaving around. Funk had it. Sends backwards. Pirates defense tries to come and make a stand. Abraham chased down and whistle blew as everybody just stops for a moment. As JoJo Wallace, the nearest one to it for Crookston, will kick this one the other direction. So Pirates stop there after the infraction by Pelican Rapids. The nearest Viking to it was Ikram Muhammad. Goes to Matty Harbit on the near side. Harbit sends the other direction. Chasing it down, a couple of Vikings here. Closest one to is Knutson for Crookston. Brooklyn Skoplitz got it over there for Pelican Rapids. Now Knutson has the chance. Knutson tried to shoot, couldn't quite make it. Now in the corner once again. And Crookston's got it. Matty Harbit working around Muhammad. And out of bounds. Throw in coming here. It'll be Mariah Epima to throw in. Looks for Waldau. Waldau now through traffic, has it kicked away. Right to the feet of Longan. Now the ball is loose for a moment. And the Viking defense just has to send this one over to the corner. And it will go, well, it will be stayed in bounds actually, as Waldau gets it now for a moment. Off the kick there from Zavala. And finally it'll go out of bounds. Waldau going to throw it in here. Looking for one of her teammates. Throws this one up, trying to find Harbit. Instead it ends up with Waldau. Somebody trips over Waldau and whistle blows, and there's a foul on Crookston. As Muhammad found the foot of Brooklyn Waldau that time. Pelican Rapids ball. About 9 minutes gone in this one here. As it'll be once again Brooklyn Scopwood to kick it away. Scopwood, the senior, We're number 2 this evening. We'll boot this one near the 40-yard line. Long had to fight 2 Vikings for it. Hattie Weiland gets in there for Crookston as well. Now Abraham's in there. And play is stopped again. It'll be Crookston ball. JoJo Wallace, the defensive player primarily. We've seen her on offense some this year as well. She has a very strong leg. Is going to kick this one away from about the 35-yard line. Wallace waits on the signal now as we're approaching 30 left to go in this first half of play. Wallace will send this one down near the net. It'll be picked up, dropped for a moment, but finally saved by Ashley Zavala. The first save of the afternoon by either goalkeeper. As Zavala will punt this one away. Near the sidelines out of bounds, it'll be a Crookston throw-in coming from Jenica Reese. But first, substitutions. Coming in for the Pirates, Audrey Bartram, number 5, as well as Anna Heldstab, number 7. They will replace Jenica Reese and Hattie Weiland. As Reese will jog to the sideline, and Weiland will jog as well. After a bit of a walk to start with. Throw-in comes from near the 40-yard line. Still no score. Throw-in comes from Taryn. And his players chase down the far sideline. And out of bounds once again. So they're going to get set up here for a Crookston corner kick. It'll be the first corner kick for either team today. And taking it once again on the far side appears to be Maddie Harbett. She scored on one of these in the game on Monday night against Walker Hackensack Akeley. A nice banana shot, if you will. Arm in the air. Harbett boots it in toward the goal. This one will not hook in. It's a bit short. Goes into a crowd of bodies, though. Waldall with it. The tall Brooklyn Waldall there to box everybody out as the ball rolls out on the back line there. Chelsea Blakeway was in there close for Pelican Rapids as well. This is another goal kick coming this time from the Vikings. Brooklyn Scopwood back there. As the referees will get in position. The clock takes down to 28-14, where it'll stop for the moment. And those are the officials want to tell something to Muhammad. Same for the kick now, once again, Brooklyn Scopwood. High kick. This is chased down the sideline once again by Blakeway. Blakeway lost it for a moment. Trying to battle somebody, Blakeway gets it back. Trying to dump off for a moment. At the feet now of Garcia. Garcia through defenders, taken away by Kinsley Wongan. Now Bridgeford's got it for Crookston. Bridgeford sends down the sideline, out of bounds. Closest one to it was Emma Villagomez, and it will be a Viking throw-in on the way here, as we're now at 27:40 to go in the half. And a substitution comes in. It'll be number 24, Naomi Peter, entering the game for Pelican Rapids, subbing out for Muhammad. There's somebody else coming to the far side as well, so I didn't see another player. Okay, she's not subbing out. I was going to say, V. Gomez didn't need to sub out because only one sub came in, so the throw-in comes from the Vikings. Now working the far sideline. Knutsen's got some space. Knutsen gets back, tries to find room inside, overshoots Harbit. And now Bridgeford will chase down to it. A girl is tripped over. And that, not a great sight, but everybody appears to be okay as Villa Gomez gets up after she took the shot from Bridgeford there. The Pirate offense has gotten more aggressive as the season's gone on. Not afraid to take a few hits here and dish them out when needed. As another free kick is on the way, and to take it will once again be Brooklyn Scopwood. That coming after the collision between Bridgeford and Villa Gomez. They're on the 20-yard line. Still in a scoreless tie here. 0-0, 26-23 to go here in this first half of play. Scopwood, low line drive off the forehead of Knutsen. Now bouncing down. Chasing it will be Ibrahim. And out of bounds. So I have to go on the track to get it. The track's still new here. That's this entire facility, so nobody in cleats or spikes is allowed to walk on it yet. Throw-in will come now from Hildstab. Hildstab tosses into a crowd here. And I think we're going to get out of bounds again here. Yes, we are. Throw-in comes again. Pirates trying to find some space here, but passing lanes have been interrupted here so far by the Viking defense. Be cleared out now for Zavala. And Epima gets on it again for Crookston. Off the head of a defender now into some space. Everybody running for it. Villagomez is there first. Villagomez trying to fight against Charbet, gets past her. On the sideline, working across a couple of defenders. They take it away for a moment. Villagomez gets across midfield. JoJo Wallace tracks down for Crookston, sends it back to the direction. Now Knutson chases down, as does Villagomez and Waldall. Waldall the nearest to it. Waldall stops it for a moment. Villagomez gets around her, and it will roll out of bounds. Nice defense there by Pelican Rapids to save a chance, as we know Waldall is one of the more consistent passers this season for Crookston. This one will roll out of bounds again. Well, then you get back in, just sits there and waits for it to come. Throw in now going to Harbit, missed her for a moment. Now Knutson with a chance. Knutson over a pass to Wongan. Wongan down low, Harbit chasing down, and it goes out of bounds. Brooklyn Scoplight there on defense. As it rolls toward the track, and Zavala, the keeper, will go grab the ball from the other side and just use that one for the time being. Now 24-13 to go here in this first half of play. Still no score. Zavala sets it down. Looks like Scott will go over there to kick it away. Of course, they're both close to it, so Scappa lines up for the kick. Will swing the leg and run through. This one gets out now to around the 30-yard line on the far side. Once again, it is Blakeway with it. Blakeway kicks inside, trying to find Ibrahim. Gets it back now. On the far side, working against defenders. Bridgeford gets a boot on it for a moment. Back across midfield now. Wongan missed it. And it will roll near the sidelines and out of bounds. A couple of Vikings close to it. Naomi Peter in there as well as Ibrahim. Throw-in comes now from Peters. Goes into Ibrahim. Has three defenders around her. Knutson gets a boot on it. The other direction now to the Pelican Rapids defense. Into space. Waldall trying to fight for it. As is Villagomez. Gets around Villagomez now. Goes now once again to Wongan. Wongan through traffic looking for Knutson. Gets past and dropped on again by the goalkeeper Zavala. Ashley's had a good night back there so far. Hasn't seen a ton of action now, but that's her second save of the day. As her team still holds on in this scoreless tie so far. The ball in open space once again. Everybody runs forward and dropped on a third time now by Zavala. As there was nobody else really near. Knutson tried to close in, but couldn't quite get there in time for the Pirates. Gets it now to Ellie Carlson. It looks like that is Garcia with it. Garcia sends out. Villagomez missed it, but tries to chase it down, and Waldall tries to put it into that real quick. Ball rolls out. Epima will throw in for the Pirates. Goes into Wongan. Doesn't stay with her for too long now, as a couple of players will chase it down. Out of bounds now will be Villagomez to toss in. Never mind, Epima will toss in. As Villagomez touched it last. Throw goes right in front of the Pirate bench. And the Vikings come away with it. On the far side, Blakeway. Blakeway trying to get in space. Johnson will sit there and let that one roll out of bounds. Naomi Johnson, the goalkeeper, the senior, having learned the position this year, has done a really good job back there in the net for the Pirates so far. As another sub comes in, Weiland checks in for Crookston. Coming out, I believe that's Bartram coming out. It'll be Wallace taking it away for the Pirates here, as we're now approaching the halfway point in the half. 21 minutes to go. Kicked away, goes right to Ibrahim. Now Wallace tries to dance around somebody, goes airborne, It's 3-on-1 Pirates, as there's a chance there, but nobody could get on it this time for Pelican Rapids. And it's cleared out by the defense. Epima gets a boot on it. Now Villa-Gomez takes it down the sideline going the wrong way. Hits Waldall now. Right in the stomach with it. Near midfield, Wyland sends one down the other way. Chasing it down will be, once again, Brooklyn Scoplet, the defender. Trying to pass to Villa-Gomez and finds her. Harbin in there to contest. Wyland in there as well. As that one's loose down the sidelines and it will roll out of bounds. Subs coming in now for Crookston. It'll be Nichelle Tellez-Vasquez replacing Bridgeford. On the other end, I see Muhammad checking back into the game. Ikram Muhammad, that is. Carlson with it now. Dumps off to Ibrahim. Other way now, and that one hits her right in the hand, it looks like. And the referees will blow this play dead. Ahmad Abraham stuck her hand out that time. And that'd be one of the easier handballs you'll see. As it'll be Wallace once again emerging from the defensive side to kick this one away from about the 39.5. As everybody gets set up on the other side of the field. Wallace puts her up, runs through it. Near the end zone now. Everybody fighting for it, sliding down to her knees and falling on it again is Zavala before anybody could touch it. Now approaching the 19-minute mark here in this first half of play. Zavala comes to the edge of the box and she'll punt it. Not a long punt this time as Harbert finds it. Now Knutson. As she is tripped over and Knutson slow to get up here. As she'll be able to get by herself, the ball goes out of bounds. Good to see her get back up as we'll try things again. Knutson maybe a little bit gimpy trying to walk it off, but overall looks to be okay. And it's a corner kick on the way for Crookston as it'll be Wallace come out to the other side of the field to try it. Wallace puts the arm in the air, swings this one inside. Nobody touches it. It goes high and out of bounds. Last touching, I believe that was Heldstad over there for the Pirates. So 2 corner kicks for Crookston. Nothing goes to the net. As now Jenica Reese will re-enter the game and Heldstad will come out. Still no score, 18:04 to go here in the first half. As Zavala sets up for the goal kick once again. It'll be Scoplet to kick it away. Knutson will come up and contest. And Wonga gets in the way of it here. Wonga trying to fight for it through traffic. Now Wyland's close to it, but can't get around Garcia. Garcia faces Maddie Harbert. Kick toward the goal. Easy save made this time. As that'll be number 3 on the day here for the goalkeeper Zavala. Zavala punts it away here. Goodwin gets out to about the 30-yard line, and it will find one of her teammates here in Emily Carlson. Down the far sideline now, and Michaela Tarrin knocks it out of bounds there before Blakeway could get to it. Near the track and picked up on the far side by somebody over there. It'll be a throw-in coming here for Pelican Rapids as the players will make their way over there. 17 minutes to go now in the first half. Reese tried to fight for it. Garcia kicks it high. Now goes to Harbit. Harbit looking for somebody over there in Wongan. Now Weiland gets on it. Weiland sends it right toward Garcia. Now the other side of the field. 2 Vikings chase it. And that will be kicked out of bounds this time by Scopel before Knutson can get a boot on it. Now 16:30 to go in the first half of play. Still no score in this one. Pirates trying to come with win number 3 on the year on senior night. As the throw-in goes to Weiland and out of bounds once again. This one knocked out by Muhammad on the far side. Ball come back in now. It'll be, I believe that is Reese to throw in. Now in a crowd with it. Vikings emerge for a moment, but still get stuck down there through the bodies. And Blakeway will try to get outside with it. She has a girl on her back. She falls over. She's pushed over. And a whistle blows once again as there is some contact brought from Weiland this time on the far side. Throw-in comes from Reese. Goes in and knocked out of bounds once again, this time by Naomi Peter on the far side. Now 15:31 to go. Knutson with it for Crookston. Trying to box out Peter. Lost it for a moment. Gets back on in the corner. Knutson will let this one roll off her foot and out of bounds, and it'll be Pelican Rapids ball. Knutson had two people on her back this time and had nowhere really to go with it. As we'll see a goal kick once again from Zavala. 15 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Still no score. More subs coming out. I see Peter checking out. I also see Abraham checking out. Now Zavala will just tap this one over. And there's a quick kick as the Pirate forwards will try to get on it. And it goes out of bounds once again. Crookston throws in Reese. Reese finds Weiland. They keep it in bounds. Now through the traffic, as Wallace throws her body on the line for it. She'll fall over as she fights for the ball as it goes out of bounds. And JoJo gets up here. As now another sub comes in. It's Lily Bridgeford re-entering the game. Teles Vasquez checking out for Crookston. As Michelle makes her way to the bench, grabbing a braid. Crookston will throw in once again near midfield. Now 14 minutes to go here. Throw in goes in. Here's 1-2. It is Villa Gomez on the far side, and it will go out of bounds. And it'll be Pelican Rapids ball throw again. As that one last touch, Michaela Terran's cleat. Throw-in comes in. And just a lot of people there fighting for the ball as people fall over, and getting up this time was Chelsea Blakeway, who was in the mix and on the ground. As she was tripped up. So the Pirates are going to get a free kick here. Now 13:19 to go here in the first half of play. It'll be Maddie Harbit putting her arm in the air. Harbit on the far side, kicking into the wind. This one goes now toward the net. Everybody runs forward. It is picked up and dropped on once again by Ashley Zavala. Fourth save of the day for her. She'll punt away from the other side. Now 12:52 to go. Waldall gets on it first. Now Weiland with a chance. Weiland one-on-one. It's going to send this one down. A low-line drive and picked up now for a fifth save by Zavala. It's one of the better, more open chances that Crookston's had today. And, of course, with the wind, you want to keep the ball on the ground as Weiland gets it once again. Weiland now sends another one. This one goes a bit high. It's up in the air. Now Wallace down there. Overhead shot. It'll bounce down, and it'll go into the hands of Zavala as Wallace tried to chase that one down, crashing toward the net as the offensive players are coached to do in that situation. Save number 6 for Zavala. Most of those coming here in the last couple of minutes of play. 12:08 to go in the first half. Bridgeford gets on it. Trying to find, I believe that's Wongan out there, and it will go out of bounds, last touching one of the Vikings. Sub comes in once again for Crookston. This time it'll be Bartram. Bartram replaces Weiland, who had a couple of scoring chances a moment ago. Throw-in comes here from Crookston. Whistle blows, goes into a couple of Pirates, and are really back in the same spot as Bridgeford will send it down the right way. And on the other side, as 3 Pirates will close in on it. Nice kick down by Michaela Terran. There's a chance once again. And Bridgeford just couldn't get there in time. As once again, it's Ashley Zavala coming out of the net to get on the ball. They'll call it save number 7 here. As now down the sideline, it was almost kicked the other direction by Funk. Instead, back on the Crookston offensive third here. And then another opportunity here to come out, and the goalkeeper takes it once again. Zavala has been active back there. She's made 7 saves, probably touched the ball 10 or 11 times here, as there's a short kick back to the fullbacks and headed the other direction here. Closest one to it, well, there's a couple people to it. Taryn tries to get there, but she's beaten there by Muhammad. Muhammad on the sideline lets it go out of bounds. Throw-in comes in. As Taryn fights for it, she'll pass down the sidelines. I think she wanted to find Waldall there, but just not on the right line this time, as another throw-in is on the way here. Comes in, goes to Pelican Rapids. Sent back to the Vikings, middle of the field. Funk sends cross field to the other direction. Now Bridgeford with it for Crookston. And now here's a chance. Unless, well, it's not the way. Harby gets on it. Now Waldall trying to find Wallace. Wallace, the technically sound senior on this team, sends down to the other side. Waldall chases down. Waldall keeps it in bounds. Nobody's in front of her. Is there somebody there to find her? Yes. Defense closes in quickly and knocked out of bounds once again by Brooklyn Scotwood, who's put together a very solid afternoon so far, saving a lot of shot attempts here so far for the Vikings. Still no score here, 9:29 to go in the first half of play. It'll be a Pirate corner kick once again. Wallace will take. As she lines up, sets the ball down right on the corner. Everybody gets in close to the net. Wallace wanted it. She ran towards it and ends up not kicking it. Now she will take it for real this time. Goes off ahead and out of bounds. Renault will stay in. Wallace gets a boot on it. Now goes on the back line. It'll be another corner kick for Crookston, their 4th of the day. As the last one to touch it there, I believe that was Haley Zavala, the senior for Pelican Rapids. And we're back to square one. Another corner kick. JoJo Wallace sends it in bounds off of Waldall's chest, but not in. And that's one there I'm sure that she would like to have, as that was now shot number 6 of the day. It bounced off of her and goes out of bounds on the other side of the net. Just didn't have the right spin on the ball, it looked like. As now it'll be booted the other direction here by the Vikings. Zavala gets on it. Now Wallace sends one the other direction. A shot and a save. 8 saves on the day now for Ashley Zavala. Both Zavalas on the defensive end here this evening for the Vikings. A high, I guess you call it end over end punt, but backspin's probably the proper word, as it's a round ball and not a football. That would be kicked end over end here. As Reese will throw in, she'll throw back behind her looking for Wangan. Vikings defense tries to get it out of there. Wallace comes up with it. Wallace toward the net. This one rolls with the back line and out of bounds. More subs check in here. Just one for Crookston this time. Reese will come out, and in is number 7 for the Pirates, Anna Hildstab. Or Anna Hildstab, pardon me. On to one of the 8th graders on the team. A handful of different 8th graders played on the varsity squad here. As on the far side, it'll be Villa Gomez trying to fight against Bartram for it. It will go out of bounds once again. Crookston will throw in. It'll be Hildstab doing the throw this time. Hildstab just bounced this one on the ground. Lets Wangan get there. Wangan spins around, lost it. Now Pelican Rapids has it into space. Bridgeford the closest one to it. She's tripped up. No call made here. And the Vikings will cross midfield. Into space now, it's foot race for it. Taryn the closest one for Crookston. And now there's a chance, a breakaway, a shot. And the first save of the day made by Naomi Johnson off the attempt. And a good one at that by Pelican Rapids. But not enough space to work there for Sadie Funk. As a strong boot from Johnson gets it back to midfield. And that one is near the sidelines, and it will go out of bounds. That shot there from Funk was the first of the day for Pelican Rapids. They have not had a whole lot of chances on their side of the field yet in this one. As the whistle blows once again. Now 5:54 to go in the first half of play. And Crookston with another chance at a free kick. Knudsen will run over there to take it in place of Taryn. As Knudsen will get it right where she wants it in front of the 40. Knudsen arm in the air. This one is a longer kick. Making its way down toward the net here on the football sidelines and into the end zone and kicked away out of bounds this time by Emma Villagomez. As another 30 seconds comes off the clock here. It'll be another Pirate throw-in. Heldstad looks around, brings it in looking for Wallace, instead finds Villagomez's foot, and it will be kicked out of bounds on the track. So we'll try it again. Still no score here. As Crookston on offense has been applying pressure all night long. Trying to go with the wind as with this crosswind is to their advantage. There's a kick near the goal. This one off the crossbar. Waldo had a chance at it, but could not quite get it there. Now on the near side, Harbit fights for it. Harbit and Waldo out of bounds. I'll move this camera up here a bit so we can get a bit better view of the corner here. Yep, there we go. There's the flag in view. And Waldo will throw in from down there. Brooklyn Waldo finds Wallace. He'll throw it again. I believe that touched somebody's hand, so that'll be Zavala to toss in for the Vikings. 4:09 to go here in the first half of play. Still no score. Pirates have had their chances, and that goes out of bounds off Waldo again. Will inch closer to midfield. Another throw in. Waldo trying to box somebody out. Can't quite do it. Goes inside, and Ellie Carlson's got it. And for a moment now, Harbit takes it away. Harbit through traffic. Harbit closed in. Crossing pass. Knocked away once again by Ikran Muhammad. Ikran Muhammad's had herself a nice day on the defensive end as well. She's been all over the field, really, and that time they're making a big save on what could have been a wide-open chance for somebody for Crookston in the middle. So it'll be Wallace to try corner kick number 5 of the day now. As Wallace will send this one in. She'll find Harbit. It'll be taken away by Funk. Funk with it now, moving around. Sent back the other way by Epima. Into the, down at the 1 as the keeper once again, Zavala to save it. And Zavala sends this one high and away. Off the head this time of Heldstad and out of bounds. As Heldstad tried to chase it down and save it in, but couldn't quite do it. It'll go on the track, and it'll be Viking ball. Now 2:45 to go in the first half of play. Throw-in comes from Villagomez. And out of bounds once again. Over there was Chelsea Blakeway. I think she was the last one to touch it for Pelican Rapids, and Crookston will. Well, never mind. It was a Pirate that touched it last, so Villagomez will throw in, or pardon me, that'll be Zavala to throw in as the Pirates try to make a play on it. Wongan gets in there. It's sent the other direction, though, for a moment by Muhammad. And the whistle blows once again. Almost a bit of a chuckle there, as now it'll be sent the other direction by Garcia. She gets it to the body of Bridgeford. Sent the other way, and Zavala puts it up in the air. Up for grabs now, lands between a couple of different players, and now picked up once again by Maddie Harbit. Harbit across midfield. It's a battle for between the 40s right now. Right on the center line is Wallace trying to work around a couple of defenders. Wallace sends down the field. Now inside of 1:35 to go. Harbit on a breakaway. Gets past somebody. The goalie trips. Ball's still loose and finally picked up and saved in a near scare for the Vikings as Maddie Harbit almost had a walk-in goal. But a great heads-up play here by Zavala to fall on it to make save number 9 of the day as the clock ticks down to 1:17 to go. And the Pirate offense has been seldom challenged in this one so far. Now Pelican Rapids trying to change that for the moment. As in midfield once again, Wallace has it across midfield. Wallace working around Muhammad, sidesteps her, sends down low, trying to find Harbit, can't do it. So the other way now, Muhammad's got it. Now Baldo takes it for Crookston. Garcia with it. Gives it to Carlson. Carlson works around Bridgeford. Carlson gives into space. Now Funk has it. Funk has a lane. Passes down to the far side, looking for space. There's a crossing pass, and it goes out of bounds as there was nobody else really there. Johnson didn't have to move that much for that one, as now we have about 25 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Matty Knutson will set up for the goal kick here. His clock's down to 19. Knutson kick this one off. Gets it near midfield. Pass via Gomez. And now Crookston trying to get one more last chance in the final 7 seconds. Wallace has it stolen from her. And now Knutson will just send this in the other way. 1 second. There's the horn, and there's the half. No score in this one. Pirates 0, Vikings 0, as Crookston and Pelican Rapids are knotted up here after 1 half of play. 40 minutes to go in this game. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a quick look at our halftime stats here on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And we're back here at KRX Radio Stadium. It is halftime between Crookston and Pelican Rapids, and we have no score in this one, albeit there were a lot of chances by the Pirates for the most part in that first half, and Pelican Rapids had a couple of late chances as well. Not going to recap the scoring because there was none as far as other stats go. We do have the saves to give you, and only one save needed to be made by Naomi Johnson of the Pirates, who's been in net tonight for them this evening. She's had a very quiet night, as really only a couple of offensive chances have gotten over on that side of the field for Pelican Rapids. On the other side, though, it has been Ashley Zavala, and she has been tested heavily this evening. She saw, I bet, 15 different shots in that first half. She made 9 saves, and a handful of others went out of bounds, but a very good effort there from Zavala, and she had a couple of really just nice saves, including one where Maddie Harbour was in there trying to get on. Well, could have been a walking goal whenever Zavala tripped, but she was able to get back and roll over to get on top of that ball there to save the shot, save the possession. And you have credit to the Pelican Rapids defense, too, for bending and not breaking. They've had a lot of attempts, again, from Crookston that have been sent away by defenders out of bounds and forcing corner kicks that ultimately led to nothing. So this Viking defense has really held their own here in the first half of play. Something else to note here, the direction of the wind, again, is in a crosswind. So we're going from the 40 on this side of the field over to the 40 over on this side. It looks like with the wind coming from the northwest and blowing across that way. The press box may be taking away a bit of that wind here, but now the Pirates will be going with the wind at their backs. They could not score going with the wind in the first half of this game. Unlike on Monday night, they had the wind at their backs in the first half and were able to score with the wind in the second half of the game. So we'll see if Pelican Rapids can take advantage of the wind direction here in the second half of play, put up a goal, and come away with another win here against the Pirates this season. Nothing to note here, our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Again, we're trying to find scores, but this game started early enough that there really aren't a whole lot of other scores to report right now, as at least none of them have been updated online as of right now. But if we see some later on, be sure to get them to you as soon as we hear something. But again, scores 0-0 at halftime between Crookston and Pelican Rapids. We'll be back with the second half after this on KROX TV.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
40 minutes back on the clock. Here's the horn just sounded. We're ready for the second half of play between Pelican Rapids and Crookston. Zach Thomas here with you. Hope you're having a good time so far watching this here game, and hope you're enjoying it so far. We'll see if either team can break what has been a scoreless tie in this one. We're at 0-0 right now as we'll flip field. The Pirates will be going from the right-hand side over to the left. Pelican Rapids will be going from the left-hand side to the right in the second half. As Maddie Knutson stands in the circle ready for the kick, giving a few hand gestures to her teammates. We're getting ready to get underway here in the second half of play. Whistle blows, and we are underway as Knutson will kick it out to Maddie Harbit. Harbit is pursued aggressively by Funk, but gets around her. Harbit down the sideline. And that one will go out of bounds. I believe Harbit the last one to touch it there. So a throw-in coming now from Zavala of Pelican Rapids. Throw-in goes to Abraham. Knutson gets around her. Knutson trying to get past Mohammed now. It's sent back by the defense. Closest one there is Funk for Pelican Rapids. Sends across field. A nice pass there, but it ends up at Michaela Tarrant's feet. Now it's Ellie Carlson. Carlson in the space, trying to find Villagomez. Villagomez sprints for it now. Down the sideline, keeps it in bounds. 2 Pirates chase her. Cross pass. There's a chance, and Johnson gets on it. Save number 2 of the day for her. First one of the half comes early. As with the wind at their backs, the Vikings here changing strategy. Maybe a bit more aggressive on the offensive side for them to start. As Johnson will flip field with the punt. This one boots down around the 40. As it'll be headed and kicked by Waldall. Wongan gets a boot on it now for Crookston. 2 Pirates there. Other side of the field now. It'll be Waldall with it. And out of bounds. About a minute and a half passed here in the second half of play. As we will get a throw in. And it will again be the Pelican Rapids offense with a chance until JoJo Wallace takes it the other direction. Finds Weiland. Weiland, Knutson down there. Tripped over. Kicked the other direction. Now a nice pass down to the middle of the field. Wallace will send this one high, and the backspin on it knocks it out of bounds. As the shadows start to come on the field here in Crookston, as they make their way over to this end of the field, rather. Other throw-ins coming from Zavala. It goes in. It's a 2-on-2 now, and Zavala will get it over everybody's head. Last touching one of the Pirate defenders. Wallace will save it and kick it out of bounds, preventing the corner kick here. Trying to chase this one down, not let Pelican Rapids have any chances at anything too easy. As there is a crossing pass, Taryn boots it away. Now back into space. It'll be Weiland to get on it for the Pirates. Everyone chasing it now. Pass back to the defense. Knutson with it. Knutson works around now. Weiland gets it in space. It's a foot race. Who gets there first? It'll be Hani Bashir. Now Villa Gomez goes over there. Reese chases her down. Now Reese with a chance at it. This one rolls to the sidelines, out of bounds. Last touching, Jenica Reese. Or actually, there is say Villa Gomez last touched it. So it'll be Reese who's going to throw in here. And now Crookston, an instant offensive chance. Throw in going now. She tries to get around Villa Gomez. Can't do it. Wyland chases her down. Villa Gomez will just kick this one out of bounds. And again, give the defense time to set things up here. Reese will take the throw now with about 3 minutes gone in the second half of play. Still no score. One goal here could be the decider. The way this one's been going, that might be the case. Throw in is low, looking for Knutson. And out of bounds once again by Villa Gomez. Reese will try once more. Knutson now winning the battle for it. Reese throws in once again. And once again, sent out of bounds by Villa Gomez. I think the strategy here is simple. Just keep Crookston from taking shots. As now it's 4 in a row that have gone out of bounds off the throw. And maybe Reese is just content to continue to throw it to her. That or Knutson not getting over there quick enough. So now Knutson says, let me do it. She throws this one high, looking for one of her teammates. Looking for Harbit now. And it's loose for a moment. Passed outside, Reese with it. Back over toward Knutson. And in the corner again. Stays in bounds. As Reese had it for a moment as she's worked around by Abraham. The Pirates still have it on their end of the field. Waldall trying to work around defenders. Now pushed back. Harbit missed it. It'll be Anai Garcia. Now Bridgeford with it near midfield. Ellie Carlson tries to find somebody in space. Sent the other way by Epima. Now Wyland with it for Crookston. Wyland chased. Funk on her back. Slides down, kicks it away, tripped up and out of bounds. This will be Pelican Rapids' ball here. She wanted to find Brooklyn Waldall on the sideline. Nobody was near her, but well covered this time on the defensive end. Throwing on the way again here from Zavala. It's tossed in. Waldall touched it. Zavala gets a boot on to get it back in toward the middle of the field of play. As now multiple players fight for it. There's a bit of a chance here as Funk is chased down, gets around to Epima. And it's sent the other direction there by Wangan. Now down toward the goal, and Johnson will come out and pick this one up to avert crisis. As now 34-34 to go in the half. And Johnson will kick this one away once again. Looking for Wyland here on the kick. Can't find her. Now Reese spins around to observers. Villa Gomez beats her to the ball. Under the 30, near the sideline. Villa Gomez sends back in bounds. Muhammad with it now. Wallace takes it away from her. Now Bridgeford works around somebody as somebody from Pelican Rapids trips over it. Garcia had it for a moment for Pelican Rapids. Now Wyland is beaten to it by Zavala, and a whistle blows. Well, the Pirates will tie a shoe, and we'll get ready for a Crookston free kick here. Somebody was pushed. I believe was what the signal was from the official. Couldn't see from the far side. They extended both the arms, the official on the far sideline did. And it will be JoJo Wallace on the free kick, as the referee's director to put the ball on the hash of the 26-yard line. Tara nearer. Epimo on the other side. Everybody else stationed across midfield. Wallace puts it over there. Looking for Wangan, instead finds Anahi Garcia. Now kicked on the sideline from Reese. Knutson close to it for the Pirates. Knutson has two defenders on her. She's outran. Villa Gomez gets there and kicks it out of bounds. 7 minutes gone in the second half of play. 33 to go. Villa Gomez will tie a shoe. Knutson will throw in real quick. She wants to get over there quickly. And Knutson will throw in. Off of her head now. Gets into space, put up high in the air. It'll be Muhammad now. And Wyland almost came away with that one as we get back near midfield. Epimo tries to send it over the head. Waldall will chase it down. Waldall is tripped up. And that ball will roll out of bounds as Waldall now a little bit slow to get up, but after some help from one of her teammates, appears to be okay. And she'll walk it off. Now, 32-19 to go in the game here. And it'll be a free kick coming. And once again, JoJo Wallace with a strong leg to send this one away. Ball stationed near the football sideline on the 20-yard line. As the Crookston offense gets near the net, the defense for Pelican Rapids stands in their way. Wallace, centering kick off the head of a Viking. Wallace gets it off her chest. Now working past Garcia. Waldall's got a crossing pass, and that one sails out of bounds near the net. Another good chance for the Pirates here, just not a whole lot going for them, as they've now fired off 10 shots in this game. No need for the save there by Zavala, as that one did not sail near the inbounds part of that end of the field. It just goes out. There'll be a quick tap for the goal kick. Knutson will ambush here. As now Muhammad floats it out to Villagomez on the sideline. Villagomez tracks down, trying to find Carlson, who looks for Muhammad. Now Taryn boots it past them both on the sideline, out of bounds once again. Pelican Rapids will throw in. Muhammad trying to find somebody over there. Another high kick, this time from Muhammad. Hits Bridgeford in the quad. Bridgeford steps on it, gets around, using her body to shield off defenders. It's taken away for a moment now, and Garcia has it until Wangan tips it away. Wangan trying to find space now, puts it back on the far side, looking for Hani Bashir. Bashir on the other side gets it to one of her teammates, and now sent the other direction, and back again. Now Weiland chases down for Crookston. 2 defenders in front of her. She's the only one near the ball, and it will go out of bounds. So Pelican Rapids will throw in here. Now 30-20 to go here in the game. Bashir throws in. Villagomez takes it. Villagomez has Knutson on her. Weiland in there as well to contest. And Knutson will fight for it, and she gets in good position, trying to steal it away from her. Knutson will, as Villagomez falls over. Now gets Weiland in space. Weiland looking for somewhere to go for it, and Zavala comes out of goal and slides on it. And that one picked up again, trying to avert crisis here. Still no score. Every chance matters, and each missed opportunity may prove crucial in the end here. Bridgeford with it now for Crookston. Taken away by Muhammad, but whistle blows. And it will be Pirate ball. So the official signaled that direction. And once again, it appears to be JoJo Wallace with a chance at a free kick. Trying to see if the Pirates can put one on the board first. Wallace. Left-footed kick. Goes to the other side, gets past one of the Vikings here. And back to midfield, Wallace gets on it first. Rolling down the other direction, Muhammad tries to clear it out. Bridgeford missed it. Now Taryn chases down. And Taryn outruns the Viking defense and sends this one toward the sideline to give her girls a chance to set up. And Funk will throw it in. As Funk is told by Sarah Reese, maybe don't run on the track. You got cleats on. And Villagomez will instead take the throw. Whistle blows, and Bridgeford will in there. And first a substitution comes in. So let's see. It appears we've got the usual 2 subs. It'll be Aubrey Bartram and Anna Heldstab coming in for Jenica Reese and Hattie Weiland. So another throw-in coming now from the Pirates. This one goes between everybody. Garcia gets on it first, but Harbit puts it the other direction. And out of bounds once again. As now Taryn will throw it in. Kayla Taryn. And bounds to Harbit. Sends it that direction. It's a foot race to it now. Both twos. Knutson there, as is Scoplet. And Scoplet will try to clear it out, but can't get past Waldall. Now it'll go the right direction for Pelican Rapids. Epimo sends it back the other way. And down the far sideline, Wangan will fight for it. Wallace will get on it. It's Funk with it now. Sadie Funk to the corner, and it will roll out of bounds. So there should be another goal kick on the way from the Pirates as Naomi Johnson grabs the spare ball from the other side of the net, and JoJo Wallace will make her way down there to send another booming kick, as she has done seemingly all night when called upon. This half here feels like it's been a lot more even as far as time of possession goes. Both teams have had their chances here, whereas Crookston seemed to really dominate in the first half offensively. Just again, not a whole lot of opportunities to get one in the net for either side now. As this one is sent away, going to Harbit off the boot of Wallace. Now in space. Tara tries to get a kick on it. Now Wallace sends it away. Muhammad close to it, though. Muhammad has two in front of her. This one goes near the net, picked up and saved by Johnson. And that's sort of been the story of this one here. On the rear chance for Pelican Rapids has gotten a shot. Johnson's been in the way of it, as he only fired off two in this one. Johnson with 3 saves. Muhammad had it for a moment. Taken away by Taryn. On the sideline, out of bounds. And once again, it will be a Pelican Rapids throw-in coming, as Villa Gomez will drop it and let Muhammad throw it in. Muhammad throws in near the 20, between a couple defenders. Funk had it for a moment, had it ripped away from her by Wallace. Now Bridgeford. And Taryn will put this one away. As we're back toward midfield, Knutson trying to battle Muhammad for it. Knutson got past her for a moment. Now on the far side, Hildstab. On a Hildstab, not there in time, but she will get to throw it in here, as she will get to Knutson off her knees and out of bounds. It'll be a Pelican Rapids throw in here as they give it back to Villa Gomez. Throw in goes straight to Kinsley Wongan. Now past everybody. Into space. And Epima sends it back to the far side of the field for Crookston. Zavala came out of the goal for a moment there, but maybe not a whole lot of need to yet, as the ball will go out of bounds once again. Save before it gets to the track. And now with 24:45 to go. Again, each chance becoming heavier and heavier for either side. Pelican Rapids defense needs to make a stand. There's a shot and a save. So I want to say that was Bartram who tried it. Now they're the first save of the half, believe it or not, for Zavala. She hasn't seen a lot of shots in the second half so far. Only 10 today, but 9 of them came in the first. And now almost 16 minutes gone in the second. She just hasn't seen a whole lot of action. Pirates have it now once again. Waldall fights for it. It goes out of bounds. Funk last touch it. And it'll be another Crookston throw-in as Waldall will get set up here. Overhead throw goes in, trying to find Harbit. This one will sail out of bounds once again, and Waldall over there. And well, Waldall thought she was going to take the crawl of shame once again to the ball, but somebody gets over there and grabs the ball for her. As it'll be a Pelican Rapids throw-in this time. It'll be Zavala to throw in. Bridgeford sends it the other way for Crookston. Now to Waldall. Waldall trying to fight for it. Zavala comes away. Now Harbit sends it back the other direction. Near the sidelines, Waldall's got it again. Waldall sends it backwards. Waldall working around the space. It goes out of bounds. Pelican Rapids ball. 22:56 to go in this game. And near the sidelines once again, Pelican Rapids will throw in again. This one finds Harbit, again near the sideline, and once again out of bounds. It's been a familiar sight here. Just throw in after throw in after throw in. As Harbit takes it for a moment, the Pelican Rapids offense gets going. Muhammad with it now near midfield. Wallace contests. Now Knutson will chase it down. It's the other way now, though. by Brooklyn Scoplet. Now Wallace works around. Heldstab gets it in space. Heldstab past the defender. Now Garcia gets it over to Villagomez. Villagomez has Bridgeford on her. Bridgeford gets past. Bridgeford in space now. Sends up field looking for Knutson. And that one will roll out of bounds. Maybe not the pass she should have taken, as she had somebody there in Harbit wide open. Had a bit more room to maneuver. But the throw-in comes again from Muhammad, straight to Bridgeford. Wallace with it now, spinning around, getting around Muhammad. Backwards now, Taryn trying to fight for it. It's funked down the sideline and out of bounds. Another chance for Pelican Rapids, but no goal scored here as Sadie Funk had a breakaway, just couldn't get it under control. And it'll be another goal kick coming up from Wallace and the Pirates. 21-12 to go in this game. Still no score. As the tension starting to mount here, will either side score a goal in this game? Wallace kicks it away. Gets it to Bridgeford. Richard sends the right direction. Knutson there, but first Muhammad gets to it instead. Now Taryn tries to kick it away, can't quite get it cleanly. And Johnson will come out and pick it up before anybody else gets down there. It's a high punt from Johnson now. Near midfield, Harbit. Now Zavala the other way, now Bridgeford. Now in space once again, and Johnson will get the right angle on it, time it down before Muhammad can get down. As there's 20:15 to go in the game, and Johnson stands alone with the ball at the edge of the box. Punt goes out, looking for Heldstab. Instead, Villagomez will get there. On sidelines and out of bounds once again. Goes into Villagomez once again, off the throw this time from Hani Bashir. Now Muhammad in space, everybody's sprinting for it. Funk is outran by the goalkeeper, Naomi Johnson. And Johnson will punt it away again. Off the head. Bartram kicks it away. Now Bashir gets it, but Knutson has three defenders in front of her, and her teammates come to chase. Pass into a space now, this time for Knutson, near the sidelines, and this one will roll out of bounds, last touching. Well, first there's a substitution. I believe it'll be a Crookston throw in here. Couldn't see who last got it, but I think it was Pelican Rapids, as that would make sense. Weiland checks in, Reese checks in, Bartram comes out, as does Heldstab for the Pirates. So it'll be Waldall to throw in for Crookston. On the far side, Weiland gets it off her foot. Now in space, Knutson. Knutson trying to make some magic happen. Working around Garcia. Knutson through traffic. Into space. Now Weiland. But the defense there stiffens up and doesn't allow anything past him. And out of bounds once again, so we will see Waldall throw it in once again for the Pirates. Now 18:25 to go in this game. Waldall throws backwards to Bridgeford. Bridgeford gets around a couple of players, sends it toward the middle of the field. Harbit had a chance at it for a moment, but again, it is sent out of bounds. Or actually, no, it stayed inbounds, just far away, and Bridgeford will get it again. Into a crowd. As everybody's fighting for it, Weiland now, the nearest one. Weiland tries to get around it. Bridgeford in there as well. And Zavala will send this one away. Another sub looking to come in for Pelican Rapids here. I believe that is Yasuno Urbano, number 8. Trying to stay warm on the sidelines as, well, all the Pelican Rapids players are on the bench in hoodies, and a couple more subs come in as well. We're getting ready to come in. So joining alongside Urbano, Shaylee Franco, number 18. As another throw-in will come here from the Pirates. 17:15 to go in the game. It'll be a wall-all throw. And it'll be taken by the Vikings. Sprinting with it, now getting it across midfield. There's a breakaway chance. It's Funk. She's across from Taryn. There's a shot, and Johnson gets it down, and Johnson will fall on it. What a play. Naomi Johnson might be the save of the game so far. Hasn't seen a lot of action this time, but a breakaway chance. And she gets there and gets in the way of it. And she will punt this one away and save the breath of a lot of the Pirate faithful here in Crookston. Weiland has it now for Crookston. Closer to 16 to go in the game. Down the far sideline, looking for Weiland. Weiland will pass for a moment, looking for Knutson. Instead, the ball is on the ground, still loose. Weiland comes away with it. Weiland's tripped. Now Harbit will kick it down. And this one will be picked up here by Zavala. But they're going to throw this one over to where Weiland was tripped up, and suddenly another chance for Crookston. As JoJo Wallace, as I'm sure she'll need some ice on her leg this evening, is going to send it toward the goal once more. Wallace at the 20. Backing toward the football sideline. Ball on the bottom of the number. Arm in the air. Kick toward the goal. This one goes behind it. As Wallace wanted it all that time, doesn't get it. Now the subs will check in, so it is Urbana coming in alongside Franco. And I think another sub checked in as well. Didn't see the third, but I do see, no, just two. So it'll be Mojave coming out. It'll be Abraham coming out as well. Goal kick coming now from the Vikings. Still a scoreless tie here, 0-0. Reese swung and missed on the leg. And now down the sidelines, trying to take a chance at it, was Villa Gomez. It goes out of bounds. This time off the foot of Sadie Funk. Pirate throw incoming. 14:49 to go. Throw-in goes to Reese. Villa Gomez gets there first. Now Wallace tries to fight against Funk. Funk lost it. And Harbit gets away for a moment. Harbit trying to chase down Franco. She will. Woldall now puts it over everybody's head. Bashir gets on it. Trying to find Garcia. Instead, Knutson in the way. Everybody runs forward on the far sideline. Woldall, centering pass. Nobody there. Saved. And once again, it's picked up by Zavala. That's only her second save of the half. Again, she has not seen anywhere near the type of test she did in the first. Maybe the wind to blame for that. But also, the Viking offense has come to life here in the second half. I was all dancing with it as Villa Gomez, but working the sideline against Jenica Reese, and Reese wins the battle that time for the moment. Throw-in comes to the Vikings, goes to Lily Bridgeford. As it was taken off the foot of Ellie Carlson. Carlson sends it down into space. Three Pirates trying to get there, outrunning Funk. There is Mariah Epima. Epima trying to cross field now. And Villa Gomez will fall over on that kick there, and will be picked up by Johnson once again. High punt, out of bounds. Going right toward the Pirate bench. It'll be picked up by one of the coaches on the side. I believe it's Coach Brecken there. Can't really tell with the, of course, the coach is all in warmer clothes this evening as it is a bit chillier outside. It was around 60 degrees at kickoff. It's cooled off tremendously since then, now being in the shade. Knutson with it. Trying to work around Bashir. Knutson on the sideline. And that one is out of bounds, and it'll be last touching Knutson, so it'll be a throw-in on the way here from Pelican Rapids. 12:45 to go in the game. Again, no score yet. Garcia gets it. Taryn sends it the opposite direction. And out of bounds once again on the Pirates as Kinsley Wongan trying to make a play here. Can't quite do it, so the throw-in will come from Bashir. Reese sidesteps the defender. Back the other direction. Now Bashir with it again. Knutson out of bounds. As Knutson tripped up there, appears to be okay, but got up kind of slowly. As the whistle blows, it'll be, again, Pelican Rapids ball. Villagomez throws in, trying to find Garcia. Wongan works on her. Weiland takes it away. Hattie Weiland through space. Directing traffic now to Knutson. But Knutson is outran. The ball is loose. Knutson trying to get on it once again, and she falls over. And now Weiland's got it for the moment for Crookston. And we will stop play here as Knutson was tripped up. They're going to say that the call was on Crookston here, so the Vikings with a kick from the 20, or no, from the 15 or so. 11:25 to go in the game. Reese falls on it for Crookston. Now Taryn's got it for the Pirates near the sideline. Taryn outruns Villagomez, gets to Reese. Garcia trying to find somebody inside, sent away by Harbit and out of bounds. As Aubrey Bartram on the sideline will hand it off, check in. And now both Muhammad and Ibrahim check back in. Knutson comes out for Crookston. She's been on the field the entire game for Pelican Rapids. I believe it was Funk coming out. I also thought I saw Franco come out as a throw-in goes in. And now 10:37 to go in this game, and what has been a defensive struggle thus far. No goals yet. Again, both teams have had their chances in this one. Nobody's been able to find the back of the net. But now the Vikings have a chance. Ellie Carlson takes the shot, picked up and saved as it bounces into the hands of Naomi Johnson. It has been a tale of two halves here. Crookston's offense had so many chances in the first half. In the second, it's been mostly Pelican Rapids with the ball. Crookston's got it across midfield a couple of times, but they have struggled here. As Villagomez will set down on the ground and let Muhammad throw it in. Inside of 10 to go in the game. 7/8 of the way through. It'll be Bridgeford to send it the other direction. Aubrey Bartram had it in space. She's going to be outran, though, by Skoplet, who sends it toward the sideline. And Villagomez will chase it down and throw it in. Well, she won't throw it in because it last touched one of the Vikings who kicked it out. So it'll be Jenica Reese to throw it in. Again, Crookston just subbed out Maddie Knutson, who's been one of the premier offensive players for them today. So it's now on the shoulders of Weiland. Wongan kicked it inside, tripping over it, though, and out the back line. Off the foot of Villagomez. Some more subs come in. Knutson re-enters the game, as does Anna Hildstab. And this will be a Crookston corner kick. They scored off one of these earlier this week. It was Maddie Harbit who put one through the net in the second half against Warren Alvarado Oslo on Monday afternoon. And the corner kick is not toward the net. Instead, trying to find Wallace. Now back over. Getting inside. Off the chest of the goalkeeper. A fight for it. And finally, Zavala gets on it. And Zavala's third save of the half, maybe the biggest one so far. As that one there, another scary moment for the Pelican Rapids defense. Inside of 8:25 to go. Harbit weaving through traffic. Carlson on her. Carlson takes it back, sending back towards Zavala. Zavala near the sideline. Waldall gets a foot on it. Waldall will get the feed from Harbit. And now Epima keeps it in bounds, and it will go out, last touching the foot of one of the Pelican Rapids players that time there. It was off Zavala. Throwing on the way from the Pirates, looking for Waldall. Instead, a bit too far inside, and whistle blows once again. Looks like the Pirates are getting another free kick here. 7:39 to go in the game, clock ticking. As JoJo Wallace, maybe the lady of the hour here, as she is going for yet another free kick. Everybody from Crookston makes their way down toward the goal. Wallace on the top, right-hand side of your screen. Everyone else waiting for her to kick it away. Taryn on the other side for insurance. As Weiland comes from the bench, get ready to sub back in. Wallace sends this one down toward the net. Off of somebody's head. Off a body. There's a chance and another save made. Zavala drops on it once again. The collective breath being held there by the Pelican Rapids faithful on the other side of the stadium. Taryn sends it the other direction. Villagomez gets on it. Now Bridgeford. In space, Wongan with it now. Trying to find Bartram, can't do it. Seems like everybody just trying to get the ball on their respective side of the field to give the offense another chance or two in this final 6.5. It's Funk with it now. Epimo trying to chase. Working around Epimo now. Working inside. There's a chance. Ellie Carlson crosses somebody up. Villagomez shoots. This one's rejected. Now in the corner, Carlson with it again, saving it from the back line. And I think she may have stepped out of bounds there, did Carlson. And it'll be a Crookston goal kick on the way. So now a bit of a scare for Crookston. Ends up being all for naught. As Naomi Johnson and JoJo Wallace, the only two in the end zone, want to send this one away once again. 5:38 to go in the game. Knotted at 0. Wallace, booming kick, looking for Harbit. Bounces off her feet. And back to midfield, Knutson. A perfect pass. Knutson trying to work through traffic. Muhammad over there to save it. Now in space. Knutson will take it from one of her teammates. She'll send it down looking for Wongan. Now Heldstab the closest Pirate to it. As now there's a chance. Heldstab takes a shot the wrong direction. Anna Heldstab had an open look. I think her plant foot was just in the wrong position there. She sent it more toward the left-hand side and not toward the goal on the right. Now a goal kick on the way again. We'll see what the decision is here from Zavala. It will be a longer kick. Knutson had it for a moment. She'll take it back. Knutson trying to chase around 3 defenders. And Knutson will get it back on the Happy Joe's logo on the near sideline. Knutson wrestling for it. Has a girl on her back. Tight defense here from Pelican Rapids as now we're down inside of 4.5 to go in this game. Weiland just sub back in. Knutson gets slid tackled on, and it goes out of bounds off the feet of, again, Pelican Rapids and Brooklyn Scopwood, a name we haven't called in a while, but still a dominant presence on the defensive end for Pelican Rapids. She has been doing that all night long. And Knutson will throw it in once again. Knutson dribbles a couple of times. As now we're approaching the 4-minute mark in this game. Knutson, overhead throw. Weiland in space. It's taken away by Carlson. Carlson down the sideline looking for Funk, instead finds Epima. I'm just trying to clear it out now as it was Wongan that get a foot on it. Now Carlson with it again. 2 Pirates in the way of her, and somehow stolen away. Zavala kicks it the other direction. Trying to find Ibrahim. Now it's, once again, Mariah Epima near the sidelines, out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here from Pelican Rapids. Epima gets on it. Near the sideline, Waldall will keep it in bounds. Taking away from Ibrahim. Now it's Garcia. Anaya Garcia sends it down the field. Wallace gets in the way, runs somebody over. And a whistle blows as JoJo Wallace tried to throw a body slam down almost as she ran for that ball. She ends up being the one to fall down on the play. But it'll be a free kick on the way here for Pelican Rapids. As Sarah Reese commanding the troops to get in the right position here. A wall of Pirates in the way of the kick attempt. Johnson back on the far side of the net. As the officials will back everybody up, the ball is built but moved backwards to the 20. 2:32 to go in the game. Either team needs a goal to win. This one goes toward the net. Johnson on it. to the applause of the Pirate faithful. Save number 6 on the night, number 5 of the half. And Johnson will punt this one away. 2:13 to go. You almost have to start thinking about the draw. That's certainly a possibility here, unless somebody can score in the final few moments. Weiland gets it off her head. Garcia in the way of it. Now sent back the other direction here by Pelican Rapids. It's Funk. Dancing through defenders, Funk is pushed over. And a collective groan from the Pirate faithful on this side of KROX Radio Stadium, as it'll be another free kick. But first, Carlson's shoes untied. Got to fix that before the ball is sent off, as precious seconds drip down from the clock. Johnson kick from the 25-yard line. The ball in front of her backed up to the 15. They give her about 10 yards of space here. Whistle blows. Carlson's kick is off. There's a chance. Villagomez shoots. Saved by Johnson again. Didn't even have to move for it. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in this game, as the crowd's starting to make some noise here in KROX Radio Stadium. Down the far sideline, Waldall with it. Now there's a chance, maybe a breakaway here. No. Zavala will kick it out of bounds. Now a throw coming from Waldall. 40 seconds to go in the game. Still no score. Crookston now with a chance to put one in the closing seconds. Goes to Wongan. Now in space, Knutson running for it, as is Weiland. Someone's tripped over. Bridgeford now chases. And Carlson gets on it for the Vikings. Now Waldall with it for Crookston. Now 25 seconds to go. And Epima, the big boot. Sending it downfield, trying to find somebody over there. As Villagomez has it down the sideline, she's tripped up by Knutson. And now 5 seconds to go. Throw in quick. 3, 2, 1, and it's over. A draw happens here, as their final is going to be 0-0 between Crookston and Pelican Rapids in what has been a defensive struggle throughout at KROX Radio Stadium. JV's team for both sides make their way on the field. As you can see, both sides are going to their respective huddles. Clock at 0. The goals are also still at 0. And with that, we're going to go on ahead and take a break. When we return, we'll get you a bit of a post-game wrap-up here. We'll talk with Pirate head coach Sarah Reese, and a bit more is on the way here on our post-game coverage. But again, the final score between Crookston and Pelican Rapids, 0-0, a scoreless tie. We're back after this on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and
I
science.
guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And we're back now at KRX Radio Stadium. The final score here between Crookston and Pelican Rapids, 0-0. And we've now got Pirates head coach Sarah Reese joining us here in the booth for a quick post-game chat. And, Coach, I mean, 0-0, you mentioned during the break we've had a fair share of draws between Crookston and Pelican Rapids over the years. This one no different. But looking at this game, what did you see?
Well, we had a great game. I thought technically we did a good job in the first half of passing, and we were looking for shots. We, when we talk about shooting, we talk about both quality and quantity of shots. And so I was happy to see the quantity, but one of the things we talked about at halftime was the quality. We were noticing that their keeper was going down early, and we weren't taking advantage of taking a step to the side and then having the open net. We were trying to just really urgently shoot the ball. And so, like I said, we had quantity, but maybe not the quality that we would want to put forth. So we talked about that at halftime. I thought overall, though, our first half was a really great game of soccer. We had the wind. We were playing the corners. We were playing good offense on defense. So I thought that was good. We had lots of different contributors. And then we went into the halftime, and we talked about how we have to play together. We all have the tools to be successful, and we needed to put that together. And so the second half was about a little bit of mental grit, if you will. And so we came out, and I thought we had excellent team defense. And so what I mean by that is we had a person on ball pressure, and we had people covering behind. And so if that person got beat, that next person there was to help. It typically looks like a triangle. And so I thought we had really great team defense from, the 50 to the 30-yard line, which really just can control the game. And it was patient defense, which is also great. We weren't just kicking it into no man's land. We were kicking it with intention, and we were putting it in the corners and using the corners. Pelican Rapids did a great job of clogging the middle. And so we talked about needing to use the corners, and I thought we did that much better in the second half. Our new field, we're super blessed with a really wide field, and so we need to use that to our advantage. So I thought we did that quite a bit better in the second half, and we never gave up, and we kept shooting. They had we had a couple, maybe not the best touches with a couple minutes left, and they did have a couple free kicks. And so we had great team defense there. We lined up a wall, we communicated, and those are all special plays that we talked about taking that offensively, but we also talked about how we defend those. And I mentioned in the pregame comments about those special plays really are important, especially at the end of the season. And so our defense executed that wonderfully. With those last 2 minutes, there was 2 different situations that we worked through, and Naomi had great saves, and our defense collectively was able to protect our goal. So I thought that we ended the game on a strong note as well there.
All right, Coach, a couple things before we start. You want to move your mic just a little bit closer here so we can hear you better?
Sure.
There we go. That's a little better here. That headset's a bit funky as it is. So
Got it.
We'll try to get you in here as best we can. But yeah, the next thing I was going to ask you was just about, this game felt like a tale of two halves. It seemed like you guys on offense were kind of dominant here in the first half of play. In the second half, it was all more Pelican Rapids on offense. You guys saw a bit more on the defensive end. So what did you see there in the change from the first half to the second? And what did your team do to kind of hold out and keep it at a tie game?
Well, in the second half, until later in the game, there was definitely still a wind presence. It kind of died down the last 15 minutes of the game or so. So we had to play really smart team defense, and I thought we did that well. We had people covering ball pressure, people covering from behind, and then balancing out the space behind that. So I thought that was really great in the second half, and helped us be more offensive-minded when we had our opportunities, because we were able to transition more efficiently.
All right, so I also want to just mention, again, the goalkeeper. We talk about Naomi Johnson. It seems like every time we talk here, but she had another good game tonight. Again, nothing gets past her, and she just seemed like she was on top of it again tonight. What would you see of her performance?
Well, I think she has a great defensive line in front of her, right? JoJo Wallace is our sweeper, so that last defender, and she is just so talented. And I think JoJo does a great job of holding her defense at a space that if the ball gets behind her, that there is enough space for our goalie to make a decision if they're going to stay on their line or if they're going to come out. And so I think that helps Naomi do her job, because our defense is technically doing their job well. So JoJo Wallace is in our defensive line. Michaela Taryn and Mariah Epima are having fantastic years on the outside. And then up top, most recently, we've had Lily Bridgeford in that stopper position. And so I think the defense is doing a great job, right? And the goalie is part of that defensive unit. And Naomi has been continuously learning, and she takes what she learns and what Coach Anna tells her, the feedback, and she implements that. And as a goalie, you have to decide, are you going to stay on your line? Are you going to go out? Like, what are you going to do? And she makes very good decisions. She's just a very smart athlete. And she's not willing to, or she's always willing to go off her line if she needs to, but she's also balancing that with staying on her line and not jumping into something, which is what a forward wants you to do. So
I think she's been able to definitely create her presence in there, and she's just doing a fantastic job. And she's a senior, along with our other seniors. We celebrated senior night, so I should probably talk about them a little bit.
Yes, of course.
I would be remiss if I didn't talk about our wonderful seniors. Our program is so happy to have a great group of seniors. So Naomi Johnson has been playing with us for a couple years. She's clearly a contributor as the goalie, but she's also always willing to be a good example and a good role model to others. She works hard, and she's constantly learning. Mariah Epema has been playing outside defense, and this year has been exciting to watch her blossom. She has been really successful when we're trying to play a more high-pressure offense, and so she's figured out about how it's best for her to meet the ball and be first to the ball, and she's just doing an incredible job reading those balls coming back from that transition, and so she's playing offense on defense a lot, so love to see that. JoJo Wallace, I mentioned before, very much so a utility player. You saw in this game she played forward a little bit. She was playing that sweeper position. She is so technically sound. There is not many people in our section that are as technically sound as she is. She's patient, she's smart, she reads the ball, she has great angles, and I'm very confident whenever she's playing. So that's exciting to see. Maddie Harbat typically plays a center midfield position. She has played also in a forward position in the past, but this year our team has needed her in the center midfield to provide leadership in there, and Maddie has fantastic free kicks. She has fantastic corner kicks, but also in the middle, she reads what's happening, and she's a great ball distributor. So love seeing that. And then also we have Hattie Weiland, and Hattie has played soccer for a long time. She took a couple years off, and I like to tease her that I kept nagging her to come back, and was so delighted when she let me know that she was going to come back and play. And Hattie is just a little speedster. If you watch her out there, she is like zigzagging and here and there, and she's got really fast feet, and I'm so happy that she came back for her senior year. One, to enjoy it with her friends and to be a leader on our team, but also she's a great soccer player, so I'm happy for her to have that experience for herself. And all of our seniors are, they have very different personalities, and they offer our team all something a little different, and I think that's what makes them unique. But I also love having that combination of their personalities on our team. It's been really fun this year.
Yeah, for sure. So, of course, I was going to ask about the seniors, which beat me to that. So that leaves me with one more question for you, and that is just going into the rest of the season. You have another game left against Melrose over the weekend on Saturday. What's going to be the focus of these next couple of days preparing for that one, and as you kind of wrap up the regular season and head into the postseason?
Well, on Saturday, we're going to have a varsity and JV game in Melrose as our last hurrah for the season. Our soccer season is pretty compact. We have many games in a short period of time, but it creates a fun environment. And then going into sections, we don't want to overlook the Melrose game because it's really important in terms of building our momentum and getting the little things done in preparation for sections. But when it gets back to sections, I always tell our team every single year, it's back to 0-0, right? If you beat a team, you beat them then, and if you lost to a team, you lost to them then. It really doesn't matter. We're back to 0-0, so anything can happen. I've seen number 1 and 2 teams knocked off many times in my tenure as coaching, and so it's all possible. It's all about what folks believe in themselves that they can achieve and what we believe in as our team. We've given them the tools, and they're prepared, and so they just need to go out there and give their best shot, and however it ends, it ends. And so looking into the section game, there's a quite high likelihood that we will be traveling to Pelican Rapids to play them again. So the third game of the season always can add a little bit of extra oomph on the, wanting the win. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But we can't leave that game in a tie. So we certainly want to end up on the top of that game. So we'll see what next week brings.
Yes, for sure, Coach. Anything else didn't ask about you want to mention?
I don't think so. Thank you so much for being here. It was a great night and enjoying playing on this wonderful field.
Yes, of course, a great night indeed. And, you guys drew tonight 0-0 against the Vikings. And, we'll see what happens going forward. But congratulations on what has been, a good couple weeks here for you guys. And good luck going the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, Sarah Reese here on our post-game show this evening here on KROX TV. One more item to check in, or a couple items more to check in. Of course, we're going to give you the post-game stats here, and we pull them back up. So I didn't get to mention those before we got here because Coach Reese actually got up here pretty quickly tonight, which was certainly a welcome sight. So as far as saves go, that's the important one here. No goals were scored, so we'll look at saves. Naomi Johnson, she made a total of 7 saves this evening. And on the other side, it was Ashley Zavala for Pelican Rapids. She saw a lot more shots in this one. She was able to come away with 13 saves in the game this evening. As far as our Draft Sports Bar and Girls scoreboard update, it's still pretty early in the night. A lot of games just now getting out of the way over the last couple of minutes, so we'll see if anything has popped through yet. Of course, we have our score here, 0-0 between Crookston and Pelican Rapids in the varsity game. The JV game underway right now, as you can probably see on the scoreboard, that's still running. It is 1-0 Pelican Rapids. They scored just a couple minutes ago, and looks like they're still playing hard here in the first half of that one, about a third of the way done with the first half of that game. And again, we'll get you all the scores that we can get you online at KROXAM.com as the night progresses, so be sure to check back often and see when the scores roll in and keep track of the teams in the area. But that's all we have for you this evening. Once again, the final score between Crookston and Pelican Rapids, 0-0. It is a scoreless tie here. The Pirates will drop down now to 2-8-1. Pelican Rapids now 4-5-2, and there's a good chance we see these two play again next week in the sectional round. Pirates go to Melrose on Saturday afternoon, and wrap up the regular season there. But for everybody at KRX, my name is Zach Thomas. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching as Crookston Soccer again draws Pelican Rapids 0-0. Have a good night, everyone.